What's your soul saying? Oh.
Welcome to my channel, Align with My Soul. I am Zoe and I'm in the process of aligning with my soul. That is why the channel is called that. I was triggered by my twin flame and I'm currently on my spiritual journey. So I wanted to do this channel because I wanted to help people that are in the same or similar situations to me, and about just being connected with people like, you know, in the same similar situations to me, as well, just connecting and just sharing my knowledge and understanding of what I've learned so far on my journey. And this channel is me channeling masculine energy, because it's usually the feminines that are drawn to watch this kind of video. So I like to do oracle card readings for the masculine because they're more, you know, oracle cards I feel that are more sincere, gentle, loving, and you just feel it's very spiritual, so it just gives you much more clearer message. And this channel is for people that are in some kind of challenge or separation with their twin flame. So when I say separation, it is preparation, because you are one soul. You may not be with the physical person, but you are one soul, so you're never apart, and I hope that helps you in some way. I'm going to do the masculine energy obviously today. I haven't done one for a while, so I'm really excited to see what comes out, what's happening with your masculines. It is a timeless reading, so if you have clicked on this video, there could be a message for you today. It doesn't matter when you've clicked on it, but don't, same again, if you do not, you know, none of it makes any sense to you, and you're not ready to hear the message, or you just can't, you know, it just isn't for you today, just click off it. It doesn't matter, because that sometimes happens. So don't try and make it fit into your circumstances. So when I say divine feminine, divine masculine, please don't be offended, sorry. It's just me, it's how I channel, and it's easier for me to say masculine, feminine, him, her, he, she. So just put it into your circumstances and your situation, how it resonates to you. So I hope you guys are all okay. I have recently done a video as well telling a little bit about my story, a little bit about the different challenges I've had on this journey, and sharing my face with you guys. So if you feel like you want to be more connected to me because you haven't seen me, there is a video that I've just put up so you can see me and can explain. I'm explaining a little bit about myself and what I've been through so far. So I'll put it in the description box down below if you want to go and check that video out. Right, what is going on with the divine masculines at the moment? What is the message for the person today I need to know about their masculines? Nice clear message. I did ask for God's guidance and blessing on this channel. I mean, in this reading, not in this channel. Obviously in this channel, but this reading today. I'm not feeling too bad at the moment. I've got a lot of intense stuff going on, not to do with my masculine, but other things that I'm having to deal with to move forwards that are very challenging and tense and scary, but I'm coping very well because I'm putting my trust and faith in God to help me through this, and I'm getting the guidance that I need. So I'm in a good place today, and yeah, I feel that there's lots of things, but there's big shifts in the masculines as well at the moment, and the feminines. There's definitely been a big shift within me and lots of change that's happening around me too. So let me know if things are happening and changing for you. You're having to make decisions or to move forwards, or you're having to, you know, whatever experience you're having with your masculine, if there's been communication or any more progress, just let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. Right, what's going to come out today? What is going on with the masculine? Giving and receiving. Right, let's have a look. The entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalation and exhalation. When you only exhale, you give, or only inhale, you receive. You become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. So it's about, your masculine is in the energy of trying to balance things out, allowing, giving and allowing himself to receive as well, because if this is out of balance, that is when things aren't flowing like they should be. So he's learning to give his love and receive, and he could be feeling quite exhausted and everything because the energy has been really, really intense. So, but this is about balance. He's having some kind of balance in his life. So I'm just going to see what the additional message is. Giving and receiving. So that's really good. Balance is really good. 43. Okay, the angels sent this card to you because your giving and receiving ratio has been out of balance lately. If you've been giving much more than receiving, you're likely to be feeling that others are taking advantage of your kindness. If you're imbalanced in receiving more than giving, you may have felt uneasy, depressed or even guilty. While it's impossible to perfectly balance giving and receiving each day, you can strike a healthy balance. To do so, make sure to give something like time, money or gift or compliments on a daily basis without expecting anything in return. On the same day, be gracious to receiver to unexpected offers of help, compliments or other gifts. Say thank you without embarrassment or guilt. In relationships where you're primary giver, express your needs and ask for help. So yeah, it's about him having more balance, about not just keep receiving maybe from somebody that's making him feel really guilty and embarrassed about the situation. It's about him giving and receiving and balancing that out, because otherwise, like I said, he could be feeling really exhausted. It's very draining if he's giving too much away, giving too much of his energy away to something, or even giving too much thought into something that's wearing him out and trying to sort things out. But he's got to allow himself to receive as well. So giving and receiving is about balance, and balance is something that we all need in our life, because once you have balance, things flow nicely to us and we can manage life a lot better. So this is what he's experiencing at the moment, and God is helping and guiding him to give and know it's okay to give his love, and to know that it's okay to receive love as well, because the masculines do find it really hard to receive the love and show their feelings by giving it as well. So this is really good that God is helping and working with him to know that giving and receiving is a good balance in your life, and it's okay, you're safe to give love, and it's safe to receive love from others as well, or help from others in some way. So this is really good that he's learning to have balance and being guided to have balance. So let me know in the comments down below if you have heard anything from your masculine and you've received received communication where you feel like that he's learning to open up more, and he's receiving how you respond as well. Just let me know if you've noticed a difference, if you are in touch in communication or you've heard anything. But this is all good, because if you aren't in communication as well, this is something that your masculine's got to learn to be able to come forward towards you. He's giving, receiving, because if this is out of balance, if one of you are going to give more than the other, it doesn't work, does it? It's got to be balanced, and you've both got to be comfortable about giving and receiving. So amazing. Let's see what else is going to come out for your masculine we need to know today. How God's helping and assisting the masculines. Right, what else wants to come out? So masculine energy. Nice clear message, what is going on. Divine masculine energy. What's he experiencing? Nice clear message for the person that's watching today. clear your space. Archangel Jophiel. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use Feng Shui. So, your masculine could be doing lots of clearing out. He's clearing out stuff within him, we know. He's releasing. He's in an energy of releasing and clearing things. And he could be actually doing it in his physical world as well, where he's he's getting rid of things, changing things around him that aren't serving him, what he doesn't want, and clearing people, people that aren't serving him anymore. He's clearing things out that aren't, doing him any good anymore. So he's getting rid of the clutter within himself and around him to help him, to be able to give and receive as well. So this is about, this is really good because it all is telling its own story, how it's working. He's got to be able to have balance of giving and receiving, but he needs to clear out the stuff that was within him to have that balance as well. And like he could be making changes, like I said, with things that are happening in his life, clearing things out that's negative, that isn't any good anymore, that making changes that he's needed to do for a long time. 30. Let's see. Your home, your work environments affect you on many levels. Clutter can erode your energy, creativity and prosperity. I'll help you find the time and motivation to clear interference from your physical environment. Together we'll release anything that's not serving you. We'll donate, recycle, discard unused items. We'll open the windows to circulate fresh air in the rooms. And I'll escort lower energies away. You'll notice a huge improvement in all areas of your life as a result of this endeavour. There you go, that's exactly what I said. So things in his home, things in his workplace, or he's just coming clear of what he wants and what he doesn't do, and he's actually making changes and clearing this energy, stuff that's within and without. So, and when he does that, he's going to notice a huge improvement. And obviously when he's got the balance of giving and receiving as well, and when he clears the negative energy that's not serving him, that's been within, he's going to be motivated to make changes and to see clearer, to get the wisdom, the guidance he's wanting, and to experience balance of wanting to give and wanting to receive as well, knowing it's okay to receive. So this is a magical. I'm pleased with that. I hope you guys are, and it resonates with you, and you feel that you can feel this change, and maybe you can feel this change within you as well. So just let me know in the comments down below. Right, I'm going to use Archangel Michael cards. I love these cards. I want to see what comes out of this today with masculines. Okay, what is going on? Divine masculine energy. What is he dealing with, and how are you assisting him? Please, nice clear message for the person that's watching. What's going on with the divine masculine energy? Energy is he in and experiencing at the moment? How are you assisting him? Nice clear message. You created this situation, you have the power to change it. Thank you for letting me lean on your strength and for reminding me of my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. So, he is feeling God's guidance and God's angels' guidance, and he's getting, God is helping him feel the power, his own power, because he's clearing space within himself to get rid of the energy that's not serving him, more old thoughts, old emotions and things that just aren't doing him any good. He's releasing all that, and God is showing him that the situation that he's being so afraid of and so fearful of, and about, you know, being afraid to come towards you, he's in his power and he knows that he can change it. There's a way. He knows that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and he will get the guidance and the steps what he needs to do next. So that's really good. That's really positive. So he knows that this situation God has put in place. He knows, he's trusting it's God's plan. He knows that this is happening for a reason, and he knows that he's safe. And he does have the power within himself to change the fear and all the different things he's experiencing that's been holding him back for so long. So he's feeling more confident about it, and, you know, to know that it's okay, as we keep going back to this card, giving, receiving. It's okay for him to receive love, and it's okay for him to give love, because this situation has been created by God, and he does have the power, and he does deserve to experience this kind of love that he has with you. So, right, where is the additional what page is the additional message on? 9 and 2, which is 11. Beautiful number. Right, okay, this card is a reminder that you are a powerful creator, made in the image and likeness of the divine creator. You're not a passive victim. You have the right and the skills to rise above and change everything in this situation and relationship. However, as long as you blame others or believe that they're controlling you, you'll remain stuck. But by calling upon God and Archangel Michael, and then taking charge according to your guidance, you can change everything in a miraculous way. So yes, he's feeling his power. God is showing him and helping him to feel his power to change things in his life, because he's clearing the clutter in every aspect of his life, within and without, of things around him. And he knows that he can change things, and he can come towards you. He can have the courage to come towards you and show how he feels. And it's for him, you know, he knows that it's okay for him to receive as well. So he's feeling his power because he's released. He's released. And he is connected. He is awake. His heart chakra is open. He is awake. And he is calling upon God's guidance and God's angels' guidance to help guide the situation. He's confident, and he's been guided, and he's using that guidance. He's going with the flow. He's not forcing anything, but he's just taking steps towards dealing with this situation of how he's getting guidance from God. And he knows that, you know, he believes in miracles, and he knows that things can change in miraculous ways. And I think that he's feeling this, you know, he's feeling this, having this experience because because he's cleared stuff within him that's toxic. Toxic thoughts and just toxic emotions of not thinking that he deserves this love, and being afraid to give his love because he's never been shown. So he's in his power, and he's changing it because he's getting the guidance and the wisdom that he wants, that he's been wanting to deal with this situation that he's so afraid of. So by clearing things out, he's in his power. And he knows that this relationship he has with you and everybody that's involved in this situation, it's all divine plan. He is awake to God's love. So this is amazing, really amazing. So he's having big shifts as well. So if you're experiencing any big shifts, your masculine is definitely feeling it, because it's happened within you too. So that's really beautiful. Let's see what the energy pots have to say. This is exciting. What is the energy? How is feeling towards you, the person that's watching today? Goddess again. See? He knows you're his goddess. He knows this is a special relationship. He knows it's a spiritual relationship. And he knows that he's got the power to change it. And he's aware, you know, he's aware of how special you are, and he feels that you're his goddess. So that's beautiful. What else is coming out today? Yes, forgive me. He wants you to forgive me. He wants you to forgive him. So he's dealing with stuff that's toxic and getting rid of blame and guilt towards himself. And by helping your masculine, you need to be in the energy yourself, this person that's watching, to forgive things that have happened in the past, because it's just in the past and it's just not irrelevant now. It's about being in this moment now. But he does need forgiveness. He needs to feel your forgiveness. And then this will make it easier for him to receive your love and for him to give love back and know how to give the love back to you. But he wants you to forgive him. So if there are some of you there are still dealing with things where you feel, where you know, things are still triggering you, or there's something that just highlighted within you that your masculine's done, there's something that you need to let go of, or there's something within you that's got to be dealt with, because, you know, we know this journey isn't about what is going on with your masculine. It's about you, because you're one soul. And whatever you experience, and when you've shifted it and you've healed it within you, that's when your masculine will as well. So you must go deeper within and find that forgiveness. And know that whatever you've experienced so far on this journey, it was meant to be that way. And look about how you've grown as a person, and your masculine's grown as well. And he dealt with whatever the situation was then, and he will deal with things differently now because he's grown so much. The same as you will deal with things differently now because how much you've grown. So I would say a lot of you that are watching, you know, you've done that part as well. Let's see what the communication will be today. So what would the masculine like to say to the feminine today? The person that's watching in the 3D, and what's he actually saying in the 5D? This is exciting. We all love this bit. What would he actually say to you if he had the chance in the 3D? And what is he saying in the 5? This come out, I think, before. I'd love to cook a romantic meal for you. So he's actually got that on his mind a lot. He wants to cook a romantic meal for you. So that's really sweet. He's in the energy of love, and he wants to be romantic. Because he shifted this. He's shifting it. I'm always reminded of you. So whatever he's doing at the moment, he's been reminded of you. So that is what he would say to you today if he had the chance. And that's what he's saying in the 5D. So he could be experiencing things, you know, songs, your name could be coming up, or things that have happened to you both that he's going somewhere and, you know, something's just reminding him. So he's on you, you're on his mind continuously, and he wants to, you know, he wants to give his love and he wants to receive yours, and that's what he's learning to do, is have that balance. He's feeling safer and he's feeling his power. So now it's time for me to do the reminder cards to bring forth your beautiful divine in spirit and get a message for you today, what God wants you to know to help you stay focused on yourself and on this spiritual journey, to give you the strength. So what is the message today, please God, for the person that's watching? Nice, clear message. Surrender. You need to surrender. Yes, that's a good card. It's now time to stop carrying all these burdens around with you. They are not necessary, and it's time to truly free yourself. Surrender all of your worries and fears and any illness to the Divine Spirit, both within and without. Say these following words as often as necessary throughout the day until you feel peace. I surrender, I surrender, I surrender. And the powerful affirmation is, I surrender all to the Divine Spirit. Wow. So you could be experiencing the same sort of thing that I am, where you're just feeling really uncomfortable with your everyday life and things that are going on, things that you're having to shift through, and getting rid of things that just aren't serving you anymore, and having to really trust. So whatever it is, this morning when I did my prayer, and I've been doing this for the last few days, is what I have actually been doing this. I surrender, I surrender, I surrender, and I'm sitting in God's armchair. I haven't got to sort this situation that I'm finding challenging, and nor do you either. You need to just say I surrender, and feel God's love and warmth, and don't try and work this out for yourself. Just believe and trust whatever it is that you're worrying about. It could be to do with your masculine. You could be at the stage where you're just about had enough, and you're just, you don't know what's going on, and you're just feeling really insecure and doubt and fear towards your masculine. If you're feeling that, you need to just surrender and trust, and have some quiet time, do some meditation, and just go within and trust your intuition. You know that everything is going to be okay. You need to quiet the ego, your mind, the thoughts that you're experiencing. You need to just quieten that and just be, and surrender to it. Just trust and have that faith that everything is going to be okay to do with you and your masculine. Or if it's something else that's happening in your life that you've really been challenged with, and it's really painful, you're having to let go of something, or you're worried about something, about your future, the only advice that I could say is to pray and hand it over and say, I surrender, please guide me in this situation. And it's about trust. This journey is about testing your trust and faith. Always about trusting your faith, and about believing and trusting your intuition, trusting yourself, trusting your knowing. Because sometimes you do feel like you're walking into the unknown, and you just think some of your decisions that you're having to make are just ridiculous, and to other people around you, everyone could be thinking you're crazy, around the twist, delusional. I've experienced that. I'm experiencing that right now. But I'm having to centre myself, ground myself and trust myself, and not run from this difficult situation anymore, and move forwards. So, just surrender, guys. It's not for you to sort out, and trust that this is all supposed to be happening. It's all part of the divine plan. It's all part of this twin flame journey. And any experience you're having that is challenging or painful, it's because you're growing from it, and you can manage it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be happening. Always remember that. And that's what, when I'm saying this to you, I'm saying it to myself. This is what God's channeling through me to say to you, but I'm saying it to myself because I need to hear this as well today. So I hope you've resonated with this reading today about the masculine, what he's experiencing, and I hope the surrender cards helped you as well, to uplift you and help you stay focused and giving you the strength to carry on. But always remember to make time for yourself and focus on yourself and not the masculine. Just be at peace with your masculine and just stop thinking about the physical person. You're not separate, and you haven't got to worry about what your masculine's up to, what he's not up to. You've got to concentrate on what you're up to and what you're doing and how you're feeling. And once you know that, that's when things do work out. You need to let go of your masculine, what he's up to and what he's not up to. But, you know, things are moving very quickly, and we can see that things are happening and you are doing things. If this has resonated with you and you are in a peaceful, calm place, you are doing the inner work. You are working towards aligning with your soul, because we're having positive outcomes from the masculine, because your energy is going to your masculine. So anyways, I'm not going to go on too much now. I'm going to end this video. And I just want to say another big thank you for 1k subs. It really does mean the world to me. And if you want to see that video that I did, I said earlier, it's in the description box down below, and you can go and see me and a little bit about my story. But the more this channel does go on, I will share about how my story started, my spiritual journey started, and how it unfolds. Right, so I'm sending all of you, and I'm thinking of all of you, I'm sending my love, my support and my light to you all, and I will be doing a video in a couple of days to see what's going on. I have got PayPal now. It's all set up, so if you'd like to support my channel, I would really appreciate it and be so grateful. So if you want to do that, it is in the description box down below as well. So if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you in a few days. Take care, bye.
Oh, what's your soul saying? Oh.